And the result is a free kick.
Both teams were physical, but I think both players are okay now.
SB heads it up. SB was not one of the players that was expected to start today's game. Owing to the fact that he had to even withdraw from the Black Galaxy's camp, but it's fine to continue. Just managing to get well in time for this big match. As Abetama stays on the turf.
I believe upon jumping to head the ball, SB landed on the leg of Abetama.
Well, referee in TMO is understandable. He's done so much running this afternoon in the last both ends. Kotoko they've been rewarded with a twin advantage. We take it. It's well delivered. Is there anybody in right hand? Sambowner gets ahead to it. Kakari brings it away. There's Kakiyama. Whistles. Signaling that was a push.
Very physical.
Finds Jens Dufflot Collinson. Also losing on the continent.
It is good to see both teams making sure they create spaces for the ball.
Challenges the opportunity. Enter back.
Brilliant stuff.
Asante Kotoko there. He's a right top customer to always deal with. But have not got any opportunity. The pace of the game by Patrick Asiedu, who fouls it once again. It's a obvious one. And the same manager losing on the first one. This is quite shocking that he's been able to at least win that. And Hasselfolk will need to be on the outlook.
In such a game.
Great positioning. Pressing each other's neck. And that's Justice Blake heading it out. Hussein picks it. Salim Adams finds Hamza. Was brought down first. The referee in TMO will have none of that. Should have been a foul, isn't it?
Definitely. Most definitely. But I believe both contain their shape.
Well, 43 minutes, and it's Justice Blake who brings it forward. Saka, he couldn't connect to Lord Elmo on the far side. It's quickly taken. Lord brings it back. Finds Blake. Whipped in. That was a big chance for the skillful player. But again, he lifted very deep into the sky. And how in his dying embers of the first department of the game will survive another scare.
Baba Yaya, how did he miss this chance?
Oh, the best of that from Yaya Draman. The side is not trailing behind. And Hasselfolk have gotten a real opportunity to attack in his last minutes of additional time. Well, looks to be Yaya Draman. As for it, Draman. As for it, again out of a bit of tampering from Kamara. Who's been bent to a holiday this afternoon. But a great hit from the Phobian man who was looking to pick the near post. He's got Abedamwa. Aqua goes down, and referee says that's a fair challenge. And Hasselfolk needs to be very careful. And once again, it's this man on your screen, Baba Yaya, the former King Faisal man, who's been running down Hasselfolk defensive line. Just look at the movement. Peter Miruakwa has got Ahmed Amwa checked. Brought down in the process, but the referee have none of that. Have none of that. This was a straight ball. Was pushed onto his. This was a straight ball. Was pushed onto his back. That wasn't a penalty. That wasn't a penalty. Complaining a bit, just wondering what is complaining. Headed by Peter Miruak, the penultimate start to result in a penalty. A very tight decision. A very tight decision to make. Very, very tight. As we almost heading for the final, we're still of this first half department of the game. Lifted deep. And that's for clear their line. Justice Blair returns it into House of Folk territory. Blair returns it into House of Folk territory. It's brought into the middle. Theophilus Collinson picks it up. He's got Corbin Abuati now the far left hand side. It has to be a real battle on the right. And that's a bit dangerous. Kara finally getting his hand to it. Nearly coming off Joseph Ablo, and that's it for the first department of the game. It's even. After 45 minutes of exciting play, riveting start from the Barbara Sports Stadium. Incredible scenes, atmosphere very electric, and this referee has been running to and fro in his game, to and fro in his game.
At the Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium. This is the El Clasico, and it's the first 45 minutes plus 4-minute time added on. Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO, Gio, Accra, House of Folk. I'm Gio, and don't forget it's live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, live on Alpha TV, and on the Ghana Football Association app. It's been an end-to-end action at the Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium. The oohs, the ahs are becoming too much. But I have Phil Annan here. I also have Victor right here with me. Victor, your general assessment of the first 45 minutes plus 4-minute time added on.
Well, Gatso, I think it's been a very interesting first 45 minutes. You look at the game carefully. You can tell that these two teams are very ready for today's clash. You look at the way the two managers in Dr. Prosper Ogum and Coach Abubakar Ouattara are forcing out their side with sharp attacking edges in her, and of course in Abba, who have been more striker this afternoon. But again, fantastic save from the two goalkeepers. For me, Albert Amma missed an opportunity, and Babaya as well, and Hamza also missed an opportunity. These two teams, any of them could have jumped into the lead in the first 45 minutes, but I think that in all, it's been a crazy, crazy atmosphere. And if you're a fan, you've got to be mad, excuse me to say, if you're not watching.
All right, so talking of creating lots of chances, especially Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO, Albert Amwa, like Victor Riley said, Albert Amwa versus Kevin Osesbe, it's been fantastic this evening. The challenges, the clearances, it's been phenomenal.
I would say the first half has been fantastic. Both teams have shown quality. The quality we expected from them, they've shown that to us in this first half of the game. And I would say that both coaches, I'll give credit to both coaches. We all know Ouattara sets up his team for the first half, and then he will make changes to his tactics in the second half. Exactly what we saw in the first half. But we realized that Coach Prosper Ogun made certain changes to his tactics. From the start of the whistle, he played in a 4-2-3-1 system. He started by using long balls to the wings, and once a while, he sends the ball centrally, especially to Albert Amoa in the first half. They created lots of chances. And in the first half, in the first minute, I would say, Benjamin Asari made sure he made that down in that first minute of the game in the first half.
Let us talk about the chance Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO created, and Benjamin Asari blocked that particular ball. Look at the boldness, his boldness and its alertness in the post. Benjamin Asari.
Well, just look at it. That is flowing on our screens at the moment. Look, I love the idea. Look at the movement between, and I think that, just look at it. Under 1 minute for a goalkeeper to make such a big save, to keep his team intact in this game, look, it's quite applaudable. I now want to believe why a lot of people around the country and even beyond are making case for the House of Folk shortstopper that he should be part of the Black Stars squad anytime Coach Otuaro is mentioning.
We will come to the chances the two teams have created so far, but let's talk. Who has been your man so far in the first 45 minutes?
I would say Kelvin Osesibe. He's checked Albert Amoa. He's kept him in check in this first half. He's been on him from the blast of the whistle till the very end. And he's been fantastic. He's made certain blocks, certain interceptions in this game that has kept Accra Hearts of Oak in this game. They would have been a goal down by now if it weren't to be for Kelvin Osesibe. I was saying that Kotoko was sending lots of long balls to the wings and centrally in the first half, creating a lot of chances, especially in the midfield. As soon as they intercept the ball and they get the ball, they send long balls to Albert Amoa behind the defense of Accra Hearts of Oak. Albert Amoa himself, he is very quick on the ball. You cannot find him static in this game. He's all over the place. He is always lurking in and around the 18 of Accra Hearts of Oak. And Hearts have been very vigilant and has been in check on him. In the second half, I believe we'll have a nail-biting second half when the second half kicks off.
All right, I made mention of the clearance. It was beautiful. Kevin Osesibe, everybody thought this is a chance, this is a goal for Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO. But from nowhere, Kevin Osesibe rightly cleared the ball took the ball from the legs of Amoa, and it was brilliant.
Gatuso, have you realized one thing? I think one of the engines of House of Folk and Asante Kotoko has been passing. Look, it is an ingredient that has even been missing in the national team. And you can see this afternoon that most of these players are playing out of passing. Look at Kevin Osesibe. He doesn't care if he gets injured. The most important thing is ensuring that House of Folk do not concede. Look at Benjamin Asari. Fantastic save. Using his body as a block. Look at even Abed Amwa entering into those narrow spaces when he knows that he could have been injured at any point. So I think that on the park, the 22 players, it's been passing, it's been drive, it's been excellent movement for me. And look, I cannot wait for the second 45 minutes.
But Phil and Kumasi Asante Kotoko, they've created a lot of chances, and they are squandering all these chances. They could be punished in the second half.
That is the worry. That is the worry. You hit the nail on the head. Seriously, I believe if they really want to win this game, they would have to make sure that they put the ball at the back of the net. Else, Accra House of Folk in the second half, Accra House of Folk, you know House of Folk this season in every second half that they've had, they've played differently, they've controlled the game better, and they've scored goals in every second half of their game that they played. Almost every second half that they played. And Kotoko in the second half would have to be very vigilant, because Hearts of Oak in the first game, that we all know that they will play the normal rock game in the first half. In the second half, Ouattara would definitely make changes. Getting to the latter part of the first half, I realized that Nate Ogun called the players, he spoke to them, and I realized that they started playing this clever short passes in the half of Accra House of Folk just before the 18, and that was what led to the goal that was ruled as the offside goal. And Accra House of Folk would have to be very careful with those passes, because because of the long passes that they usually send to their half, they were expecting such balls into their half, but they changed to a short passes in the second half, and those ones can find every space, empty space, to the Kotoko players, and that's what they would have to watch out for. I believe they struggled a bit to really clear those balls, getting to the latter part of the game.
Let's talk about the two, let me say, important players by the fans. Talking of Justice Blay for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. He's been playing so well this afternoon. But Salim is very quiet this afternoon. We've not seen much of Salim.
I think that is one thing. Look, I think House of Folk, you watch them, they don't really care about possession so much. Even when you check the start, Kotoko is leading them in terms of possession.
I beg your pardon, Adams rather.
Salim Adams.
Hamza Issa.
Yes, I think the Kotoko defensive line have kept him at bay. He's not had most.
So I believe he would have to do something, probably tactical change, or probably change certain players in the team if he really wants to get a result in this game.
All right, so talking about tactical approach in the second half, Victor, do you think Dr. Prosper Nate Ogun, the head coach for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, should take off Albert Amoa because he's been squandering a lot of chances, or he should still be in the game. Maybe he's going to have a good day in the second half.
Yes, that's so you can say that Albert Samoa have been scoring chances, but again, you can also rightly tell that he's been a danger man up front for Kotoko. His movement, he's not scoring, but he's adding to the depth of Kotoko in terms of attacking options. Look at the way he's boxing Kotoko's forward line, and I think that that is the most impressive thing. Sometimes it's not about finding the back of the net, it's about the threats you add up front, and I think that in terms of that, Abedamo has done that, but I'm sure he'll come with a scoring boots in the second half.
All right, so live from Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium, but I also think the players need to have patience. There's been so much incidents, yeah, especially from our first incident. Do you think it's a red card?
Well, I think it was a bit silly, but to be fair to the player, I mean, the contact wasn't that strong, and I think that the referee did the right thing by giving him a yellow card. I mean, a red card would have turned the complexity of this game. It would have been a bit awful for us because, look, we were enjoying a very beautiful game, and I think that the referee was decisive on that occasion.
Are you talking of our first incident? There was no card.
Oh, okay. All right. I think that...
it was Salim.
It was Salim Adam.
Salim Adam.
Yes, because the two of them... the two of them are very rough players, and so sometimes you might tend to exchange the two of them. Yeah.
All right. So Phil, you think it was a clear red card?
I believe a VAR would have given a straight red card on that. It was just unfortunate. It was just unfortunate, and I believe the players should be calm. I believe tensions are high, but they should not. They should be calm on the pitch. These things do happen, but you should respond in a different way. I believe he was harsh on that occasion.
All right, so before we go to our commentators, let's talk about the supporters, how they've composed themselves. At the Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium. I love the incidents. I love the action. I love the energy from the two sides, from both Kumasi, ASANTE KOTOKO, and also from Accra Asafuk fans.
Yes, I mean, that's so. Let's give credit to the fans. And you can understand that they have missed the game so much. Look at the numbers. Look at all ages are here. Adults are here. The young. Just look at the numbers on your screens at the moment. I think that this is one of the most patchy game or patchy super class we've seen in a very long while in the country. And I think that the fans, they are waiting for one thing, a win from their side, whether it's Asafuk or it's Kotoko. They just want to 3 maximum point. But I don't have the answer to that. That answer will be determined in a second 45 minutes.
All right, so live from the Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium. This is the home of the Premier League. And we're live on Original TV, live on Metro TV, live on Alpha TV, as well as on the Ghana Football Association app. Phil, you made mention of the fans. You want to join the fans, and which of the fans are you joining? Is it Kotoko fans or Accra fans?
I would rather predict.
The Kotoko fans are very loud here.
Oh, sure. The Kotoko fans, because they are playing at home, and they seem to have dominated Accra House of Folk fans today.
All right,
they
so handing over to our commentators. Enjoy the second half. Kotoko versus Accra House of Folk from the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Over to you, Victor and Philanan.
Of exchange is barring. So there we go for the next second half department of the game. Very crazy scenes here when Hamza is already been whistled against, and then he's just complaining to the referee. And he was very clean on that occasion. Justice Blake coming forward with it. Kwabena Boateng intercept. On the left-hand side, we'll have to run through that channel. Slow that one. I've been seeing so much. We're still this afternoon. That's Justice Blake. And skip over the side. Oh, left it deep into Hasselhoff territory. Looking for Saka. Casts it into the box, but it's been well picked by Samuel Amofa, who flashes it out. All the fans will be hoping to see a different play from the two teams, especially in the second half. But the big question is, who needs the win more? That is the question. And when you check the form guide of these two teams, it tells you that Kotoko have been struggling a bit, but Saka have just been fouled, have just been flagged out.
When you ask me, I would say Accra House of Folk needs the win more because they've lost in their last 3 games. So I believe they would have a point to prove in this game.
Well, actually, no, but the other argument or other case is that Kotoko themselves have not been in that letter form. They've been a bit rusty, just that they managed to pick 3 maximum against Adriana Stars on match day 12 and also winning in the MTN FA Cup. But Coach Prosper Natel with a track record in terms of playing in the Super Clash, have had a 100% record, and he'll be looking to continue with that kind of form as far as he is in charge in the dugout.